So what did you have going in 65 to let you know that you were being tracked or being painted by a
Well,
sensor?
it was a sensor system where you had a little scope with a target X target. What am I trying to say with it? Anyway,
So a receptacle in
yeah. When a radar sight came up, it made a certain noise. So you knew that was the acquisition radar, and so it would show up on that scope based on the range out at the edge or in closer to where you were in the middle. And so there was there. Then it would switch from an acquisition mode, a search mode to an acquisition mode where they're getting ready to lock onto you. It would be a different radar, it would pop up and you could hear it, and you could recognize that it was there. And so then you took evasive actions as necessary if it was on your 12 o'clock, if it was over on your wingtips, that sort of thing. You didn't pay too much attention to it, except that you maybe dropped your altitude, that sort of thing. But you were flying again. In these cases, like I said before, in the 8,000 to 15,000 foot range. So if the missile was fired, then you got another beep in there because it's a command guided thing and not a self-guided system. So you had one man on azimuth, one man on range, one man on speed, that sort of thing. And so there was a guy sitting behind that on the other side, and he's blowing the missile based on when he thinks it's going to be closest to you. So so you defeated that by changing your vectors in at least two directions. So if you were going this way, you get over and pull down hard and try to increase speed and or lose altitude, gain altitude, whatever, but change in mode. So they had to maneuver it to get to you. And at that point, that SAM-2 missile was nearing the end of its powered flight, or was already through the powered flight phase, which is only about 35 seconds. And so it would sit there, it would get up to Mach 3 in that time period, but then it would start to drift back. And so if you could get past that 35 seconds, 40 seconds time period, then the missile was going to die on its own. But if you were in that front end load area, you better get some action going on your end of the stick, or you're going to be in the middle of it.
It must have been a terribly long 35 seconds.
Oh yeah, a year and a half.